Okay guys, let's see how that goes. I really hope this works because I've just spent the last 40 minutes on the phone with Kurt trying to get this to go. So let me know in the chat how it looks. I mean, how it sounds. Looks should be okay. Looks should be okay. But yeah, let me know. I've just spent the last 40 minutes. All right, looks like it's better. Everyone's saying it's good. All right, so looks good, sounds good. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for your patience, and I'm sorry for this. Unfortunately, with technology, we don't have any control at times, and yeah, it's just one of those situations where every time we put an additional input in, it would just mute the stream, and yeah, we're not too sure. So tonight I'll go home and I'll go back and work out what's going on. Anyway, so guys, thank you for joining. My name's Matt. For those who are never been to a Gold Coast stream before, unfortunately we probably missed the busiest part of the day, but we do have two special arrivals here this afternoon. So one is the orange Jetstar that people like to call Jaffa Jet, and we also have the Air New Zealand A320 Neo from New Zealand as well. So yeah, guys, we'll get those two, and then we'll also get some departures as well. You can probably see on the stream at the moment we've also got an A321 Neo with Jetstar there, a few Virgins, and also a few other Jetstars as well. Now, I just want to quickly, before I miss it, a quick shout out to Hayden HD Aviation. I don't know why it's doing that double, but we'll just live with it. With a $5 super chat. I'm staying in Kellow, Melbourne, Australia till Wednesday night, right next to the flight path for Runway 16 takeoffs. Well, that's pretty cool. I hope you enjoy your time well, your time there as well, Hayden. How's the weather? I was in Melbourne last weekend and it was freezing. It was 11 degrees. I was in very warm clothes while the Gold Coast was having a heat wave. So, mate, thank you for your $5 super chat there as well. Just a few round the grounds. Hello to Gary, Cindy. You've changed it. You got me all worked up now. Cindy at 3-4 left. I can't even say surname at the moment. I'm all hyped up from the stream. Nigel, hello. Melbourne Flyer, Big Blue B, Gold Coast AU, hello. Who else we got in here? Gary, I've said hello. Gary. Down Under, Aviations and Trains, hello mate. Arch Gaming again, yes, we're going again, we're trying. Air Tiki, while we're waiting, I'm going to check out lurkers in the lounge and see what is new. Ross Williams, hello Ross, thank you again for joining guys. Craig, hello Craig. Wellington Flights Live, hello mate. Good to see you, thanks for joining. The Logans are here, hello Logans, they've said hello in the chat, they're standing next to me, they've been dealing with what I've been dealing with. Scott Berry, hello Scott. I think I saw Rudy in there as well, hello Rudy. How are you mate, good to see you here, thanks for coming on and saying hello. Ken Wilmot, first time watching your show from Warrangata, Victoria. Well mate, thank you so much Ken. I hope you enjoy the Gold Coast, I don't know if you've ever been before. I'll give a little bit of a rundown of the Gold Coast soon. Anyone that is used to a normal Gold Coast stream, probably sick of hearing this, but I'll show you guys a little bit there. And we've got Alvanor 293. G'day, SydSquad. Sorry. Yesterday I saw Qantas 11 arrive about 7 hours late. It was nice early birthday gift day. Sorry, it's a nice early birthday gift day before my birthday. So is today your birthday or is tomorrow your birthday? Well, whatever, Albanor, if it's today or tomorrow, whenever, happy birthday. And thank you for the $5 super chat. I hope you have a great day. And if it is today, I hope you've been out plane spotting or doing something you enjoy. If it's tomorrow, make sure you head out there and enjoy your day. And DJ Piazza, I have been a number for 6 months. I think you meant to say member. I'm assuming it's meant to say member. But no, that's 6 months in our Uluru Lodge. Well, thank you very much. And for those who haven't been on our last stream, you may notice that the membership names have changed. Yes, we've made a few little changes. Instead of it being a member or a level membership, we've kind of gone for some Aussie icons and wanted to make sure that people felt, no matter what membership they bought, that they felt like they were, you know, whatever support they provided was the best. So yes, it's good to have all our members here as well. Nigel Bradley, thanks for sticking with it. Kurt is a good egg with a $10 super chat. Nigel, thank you so much, mate. Look, it can be very frustrating. It is very frustrating. But no, Kurt is very good at what he does. He's done a lot of hours of practice, and being up there in the tower with him the other day and watching how he does it is, it blows my mind. And no, thanks to him, we are back live. But thank you for you sticking around as well, mate. Really appreciate the super chat there. HD Cairns Aviation, welcome to Bondi Beach Cabana. Hope you got your sunscreen on under that cabana today. But no, mate, thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoy today's stream. An Air Tiki with a suitcase, $1.99 suitcase. Well, that's a very cheap suitcase, but Air Tiki, good to see you again. I think it's been a while. But no, it's great to have you here, Air Tiki. Hope you enjoy the Gold Coast stream. Oh, Warren, hello Warren, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope you enjoy the Gold Coast stream, mate. Be a bit different to what you've probably seen on the Sydney one, but no, thanks for coming in, mate. It's good to see you here. And Auburn 2144 with a red thumbs up for $2.99 super sticker. Well, mate, thank you so much for that today. Thumbs up now. Yes, it wasn't thumbs up before, but we're live and we're local here at Gold Coast Airport. And Alvinor back with another $5 super chat. It was on February 10th. Well, happy birthday for February 10th. That was yesterday. I celebrated by recording the departures of the Korean Air A380 as well as the Asiana Airlines A380 at LAX. Oh, well, that's very cool. Very cool. You know, I could be wrong, but I don't know if I've seen a Korean A380. I've seen a Korean 747-8, but not a Korean Air A380. So that's, I'll have to check. I think that's a capture I need to get. Maybe when I go to LA one day. Who knows when that is. And I just saw Tyler, AirAsia is back on the 15th of Feb. Well, if that's correct, do you know about that? I thought it was changed. I don't know. When's the 15th? That's next week. That's like next Wednesday. Thursday.
Then they really giving delay to April.
Okay, we'll have to check that. We'll have to check that. And Gary, mate, thank you so much. You didn't have to with a $7 or Canadian $7.77. Oi, oi, hard work always pays off. Thank you and Kurt for not giving up. Look, we try not to give up here at SydSquad. It definitely hurts when it doesn't work, but here we are live. And look, guys, it's going to be a shorter one than what I planned, but you know we'll get what we can. I'll check flight radar in a minute and see what's happening, because there's not a lot of movement. Unfortunately, we missed probably about 3 or 4 departures. So yeah. Life begins at 40, no worries, mate. Thank you for joining in anyway. Now, Aviation 4, is the Ridges Hotel good for plane spotting? I'm considering of staying there. All right, well, Ridges is over here. Up the top there, there is, oh, sorry. There is a spotting, well, it's not really spotting deck, it's called the Salty Fox. I'm trying to get up there with ridges. Hopefully hopefully I can get up there soon. I'm not too sure, but yeah. So there's a little spotting deck up there, and they've got binoculars as well. I have been up there and done a little bit of spotting, but it's really only going to be great for the morning, and the Salty Fox only opens from midday. Otherwise, you're going to get the backlit photos if that's what you're worried about. But yeah, so that's the ridges. That's the ridges over there, mate. But yeah, I mean, why not stay there? All right, so for those who have not been to the Gold Coast Airport or seen a Gold Coast stream before, we are a regional airport, so you're not going to see as many movements as what you do in Sydney or Brisbane or LA or Heathrow or wherever you may think. We're purely a regional airport, but we're Australia's busiest regional airport. So, you know, we definitely have a lot of movements throughout the day, but nothing compared to, you know, what Sydney or LA, or especially LA, but Sydney or Brisbane get. You know, I would say maybe the most amount of movements we have in a day is maybe 2 hours or 3 hours in Sydney, give or take. So, you know, that kind of gives you an idea. I'll have to find out those stats. Anyway, so let me just show you here. So this is the runway, obviously, for those who have never been on a plane before. This is the runway. This is what they land and take off. Sorry, I'm being facetious there, but no, what I'm trying to say is down the end of the runway there is actually the border of New South Wales and Queensland. So I say this all the time, but at the moment Queensland and New South Wales are in two different time zones. So in Queensland we're an hour behind New South Wales, so it is currently 4:52 in New South Wales and 3:50, just changed to 3:53 in Queensland. So the border runs directly across the runway. But in recent times, Gold Coast Airport have just opened their international terminal. Now, in that terminal, somewhere, I actually haven't seen it, but there's a line and it shows Queensland on one side and New South Wales on the other. So that terminal over there is actually, yeah, that terminal over there is half in New South Wales, half in Queensland. So depending on what side you're in, if you're on the New South Wales side and you're expected to leave at 9, but your clock's going to say 10, because it's weird how the phones work, but they kind of get to the closest tower. So you could be looking at your watch going, or your phone going, wait a minute, it's 10 o'clock, but we're still an hour away. How does that work? And that's just how it is at the terminal there. $320 now? Cool. All right, guys, I'm going to try something. Let's see if this works. I've never done this before, but what I want to do is show you guys an example of what it looks like at Gold Coast Airport of landing. So what I'm going to do is we'll get this Air New Zealand landing, and we'll go. Okay, let me know if you can hear me now. Let's get this. We'll go back to the audio anyway. We'll go back to that. We can play with that later on. Hopefully that worked anyway. Gave you an idea of what the view is. And yes, I should be back with audio now. Let me know if I am. Sorry, nuclear engineer, I missed that. Love seeing Gold Coast. Thanks for the live stream, mate. Thank you for your super chat there, mate. I love being here at Gold Coast. But mate, thank you so much. Good to see you here again, mate. I know you're a regular here on our streams, but good to see you. All right, sorry about the split screen. Sorry about that. Yeah, let me know what you thought of that though. We'll try and get it in the next arrival. Hopefully the audio, I fixed the audio. Obviously with all these audio issues we had, I forgot to re-enable that port. So yeah, I hope you like that. It just gives you guys that don't come into the Gold Coast often get to see a bit of a different view. Chloe plays. I'm going to Queensland on the 18th of Feb. Can go live on that time, please, to spot if you can. What time on the 18th? Because that is it's a Saturday. We might be live. You never know. Might just tell me what time your flight is. Now, another little thing about Gold Coast Airport is we get a lot of little general GA aircraft and flight school aircraft. It's a little windy up there by the looks of it.
It might be, what's her name, son?
I'm not sure if he's landing or if he's going to do a go around or... Oh, he's landing. Wow. He's down though. He's down. Let's all right, looks like we've got a Virgin pushing back, which is good. Oh, here comes another little Cessna. Slow planes are always harder to get. Looks like there's a lot of talk about, oh, here comes another one. A lot of talk about, this will be a missed approach. Or go around. It's more of a missed approach. George, welcome to Bondi Beach Cabana today, mate. Make sure you slip, slop, slap. But no, thank you for joining us in the Bondi Beach Cabana. It's good to have you here. Love the support from all of our members and their ongoing support to our channel. But we hope you enjoy the Gold Coast. If this is your first time, this is not Sydney. No, I think we've had a runway change. Oh no, we haven't. No, that's all right. It looked like we had a runway change. But back to Bondi Beach Cabana. No, mate, if this is your the first time here on live stream, we stream live from Sydney, Gold Coast, and hopefully Brisbane soon. I'm hoping to go back very, very soon. First, I've got to fix up these technical little issues. But mate, thank you for joining today. And Robert M 1989 been in our Sydney Harbour Suite for 9 months. Mate, you gotta get out of the Sydney Harbour Suite. Check out the whole of Sydney. No, mate, thank you so much for your ongoing support. But let's see what you got here. Hey, Matt, with Bonza flying, do you see them flying into Gold Coast at all? And if the V8s were racing, could you hear the noise from the airport? Great questions, Rob. So first off, Bonza, no, not flying into the Gold Coast yet. Maybe one day, you never know. But at the moment, they are only flying in Queensland, in this area, the southeast Queensland. They're flying into the Sunshine Coast, but you never know. They may come to the Gold Coast one day. You never know. And the V8s, no, you can't hear them. The V8s are probably. It's about a good 40-minute drive from here, and I would say it's probably maybe 20 kilometres north. So yeah, you can't actually hear them here. But depending where you are on the Gold Coast, you can hear them, but no, you can't really hear their rumble. But you know, maybe if the wind pushes this way, potentially, but I'm not too sure. Great questions though. And Speaker Network, been a member in the Gold Coast Penthouse for 9 months. Well, if you've been in the Gold Coast Penthouse for 9 months, it means you're here on the Gold Coast right now. But no, Speaker Network, thank you so much for your ongoing support and for the last 9 months, mate. We absolutely love having all our members here. You guys are all legends. All right, so we've got a Virgin now departing. This is VA. I can't tell you why. Sorry, VA 744 YVD off to Melbourne. Actually, I think I flew home on this girl the other day. Rudy, I'll get back to your question in a minute about that.
Any kangaroos there today? I want to know.
So guys, there should be ATC, but it's not working because of these audio issues. So I apologise if you normally listen to the ATC. I just can't get it working today, and we'll come back to that in the next next stream. So there was a question in there by Rudy, I think it was. Do we get kangaroos? Yeah, so there's actually kangaroos that normally, well, I haven't seen them for a while because I haven't been down there for a while, but next to the desalination plant there, there's normally kangaroos on the other side of that fence line there. I've seen maybe 3 or 4 in there at one time, but I don't think we'll see any there today. You never know. We'll just have to keep an eye out. But yeah, so that's how close kangaroos can be to our airport.
Tell them that's where you'll be live streaming soon. Jetstar.
Tony Bovard, hi Matt. Seeing the stream reminds me of staying at the top of Q1 over New Year's Eve just gone. A lot of fireworks. Yes, they actually do quite a lot of fireworks over the Gold Coast. Like they start Surface, Broadbeach, Tugun, Coolangatta. So yes, Burleigh maybe. I think Burleigh. Yeah. And we've got Michael Tingley been in a Bondi Beach Cabana for 9 months. Michael, thank you for your ongoing support, mate. It's love to have you here, and good to see you. Good to see you back here on our stream. But if you want to see a kangaroo, just go to Cronulla Wildlife Sanctuary. It's about 10 minutes down the road. And you can feed them there, and they won't scratch you. They won't attack you. They won't jump in front of your car.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So this is Jetstar 421 off to Sydney. VQM is the registration. She's looking a bit old now, a bit faded at the front. And someone was asking, has the Auckland Jetstar landed yet? No, not yet. Still another 15, 20 minutes away, I think.
what Runway was. I think you could.
No, that's... Oh no, Kurt's in the chat. Hey Kurt, how are you, mate? Good to see you. I thought John was thinking that I was Kurt. Because you said, hey Kurt, and I thought you were saying hello to me. I'm like, yeah, no, I saw him. I was like, yeah, but I'm... What's changed? The Jetstar,
Just keep going.
So I think this was the plane we watched do the missed approach before. He definitely won't be landing.
Above your house. That orange tail one should push back soon.
No, it's been delayed.
It keeps being delayed. It's gone from 4.
Yeah, so life begins at 40. Good question. So yeah, it will be a type of training. So Gold Coast Airport has a lot of training schools here. So they've got Gold Coast Air, they've got I can't think of the others, sorry, but yeah, I think we've got 2 or 3 here, and yeah, so pretty much over there is where the training schools are, along with the GA aircraft. And then you've also got over here you've got Sea Air, which they fly to the Great Barrier Reef to Lady Elliot Island. So yeah, so you've got a bit of extra stuff there as well. And speak of Sea Air, I believe this is one of their Cessnas on finals. Yes, it is. It is Tango Lima Hotel from Lady Elliot Island. So my understanding with these guys is you leave on a Friday morning, you fly to Lady Elliot Island, or I think you've got maybe a stop on the way, I can't remember. And yeah, and then you come back the next day. I think there is 2-day tours as well where you can kind of stay there, and the plane stays there with you, and then they then fly back. Whoa, it's going up, it's down. That's one thing I love about Gold Coast Airport is that you can kind of get a good shot at the touchdowns, and it gives you an idea of how much work the pilots are putting in.
It's after 3, isn't it?
Thanks, Rudy. Good to see you, mate. Julia. Hello, Julia. Welcome. Good to see you here watching Gold Coast Airport. I was hoping to go to Brisbane today or tomorrow, but it's a few little things have come up. But good to see you, Julia. Thanks for jumping in and saying hello in the chat.
I'm lucky you didn't go to swim.
Anyone that hasn't yet already, give Julia a sub on her YouTube channel. She's a Brisbane spotter, and does a lot of video from Brisbane Airport. So if you want to see what Brisbane Airport is like from a spotting location, go check out Julia, and yeah, we'll be live from there soon. Here he is, here he is. What kind of entertainment can we expect inside the Gold Coast penthouse? Also, what's the view like? Also, have you booked our accommodation for the PAC Air Show yet? Level 77 right. You sneaky boy. Hello, Kurt. Mate, thank you for the $10 super chat. I think, was it 10? Yes, 10. Mate, yes. The accommodation's booked. You just got to pay me. And I think it's level 67, not 77. So sorry, mate. You might, if you're not happy with that, you might have to find something else. But look, the entertainment from the entertainment from inside the Gold Coast penthouse, mate. Look, I'm sure we can find something to keep you entertained. I don't know if it's the views from the beach, or of the beach, or I'm sure we can get your flight sim happening. But mate, look, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You're a legend, mate, and we wouldn't be live without you right now, so thank you. Josh, any heavies coming? No, not this afternoon, mate. We had one heavy in today, two heavies in today, a Jetstar 787 and a Scoot 787. That will be our, they're our only heavies until AirAsia come back, unfortunately. While we wait, it's very windy, so let's just have a quick look at what we're dealing with weather-wise. Hopefully the weather... Actually, where's that Jetstar? Oh, there he is.
You gonna take a photo?
No. I see him. So I'm going to try and do this video again.
Don't stuff me.
My camera just can't focus on it at the moment. All right, so let's try this again. Let me know if you can hear me in the audio. Hopefully it works this time. I really hope it does. So on the left-hand side, yes. On the left-hand side of the aircraft, you get these amazing views of the Gold Coast, and yeah, so you'll see the beach line. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Yeah, let me know. You hear me? Okay, cool. Great, awesome. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to chat before. All right, so yeah, so on the left-hand side of the aircraft, you'll turn just a bit over before Burleigh, and then you come over the beaches of the Tugun and Palm Beach area. So right now, what you see there is Tugun, and that's Tugun Hill right there. So a lot of houses on the hill. It seems very, very close. And then to the left of us there is the Gold Coast Highway. So if you're driving, you can get some awesome views. And then yeah, these houses here can get a really good view of the thing. And now this is the skate park, where you can see there on the left-hand side. And pretty much of the skate park we're already past it. and then very close to our touchdown there. All right, we're going to go back live to the mainstream and get Jaffa.
Very easy to get the fire system, get the fire. Turn the orange tag on. Must be light.
All right, just going to catch up with you in the chat here. Lizard Mates, $2.99 with a super chat. Do you use Flight Radar 24? Because I do. Yes, I do actually. I have 2 feeders that run into Gold Coast Airport. Little fun fact that before Flight Radar was a big thing, I was actually the initial feeder for the Gold Coast Airport, as they never used to get Gold Coast ground. And where my parents live is very close to Gold Coast Airport. So yeah, so I was the first Gold Coast live streamer, the first Gold Coast feeder for Gold Coast Airport on Flight Radar 24 back in the day. And we've got our good friend Wellington Flight Live. We've had the stream for the Sydney Harbour Suite and the Gold Coast Penthouse. When is Uluru stream for the Uluru Lodge members? Well, I mean, it's a good question. We might have to make that happen. I don't know how good it will be. We might be just looking at a red rock for a while, but look, you never know, right? We might be able to do something for you one day. Mate, thanks so much for your $5 New Zealand dollar super chat, mate. It's good to have you here. And guys, make sure you send out a follow to Wellington as well, because he is another good friend of ours here at SydSquad. Wellington Flights Live. All right, we've got another arrival. Sorry, we've just got drunk view at the moment. There we go. I'm assuming this is a Virgin? Oh, yep. YIU. Ah, have you got this one? Because it's got the split simis on it now. So this is YIU. I don't know how long it's had it for, but yeah, it's got the split scimitars on it. Or scimitars, people say it differently. But yeah, so here we go. This is from Sydney this afternoon. Christopher Siddle, I'll get to your answer in a minute. Nigel, how's your mum doing? Mum's doing good, mate. She's next to me. She's good. Thanks, mate. So we've got a chat here from Real Greens. G'day all. On the 7th of Feb, I saw a wide-body jet take off from Gold Coast Airport at about 5 p.m, but couldn't ID it from the beach. Any idea what it was? Not sure, Real. We'd have to have a look. Actually, the 7th.
The tanker.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Mum. So, Real, what that was, actually, it was the Royal Australian Air Force MRTT. Did a missed approach here at Gold Coast Airport. I don't know if it was a go, if it was a touch and go or a missed approach. But now that I say that, I remember seeing it from home and giving Mum and Dad a call. So that's that's it. That was on Wednesday. It was roughly around 5 p.m. because I was driving home. So yes, there you go. So yeah, the Royal Australian Air Force A330 MRTT. Great question, Real, and there we go. I'm glad we could answer that for you. And Christopher Sill, I'll get to your question in a minute, mate, because it's a very good question. Oh, did he hit the ground then? I don't know. I may have missed it because I kind of turned my eyes to the right for a second. I didn't see that, but it looked like he bounced. But I hope he didn't, because that was... All right, so there's a question here from Christopher Siddle. It's a very good question. Matt, at Rockhampton Airport, if any military planes are at Rockhampton Airport, is it illegal to spot while the military is at the airport? No, it is not illegal. You can spot from there whatever you want. Now, there is a little caveat to that though. So if you were spotting from a Air Force base, let's say Amberley for example, you cannot take photos of any of the buildings at Amberley or at any Air Force base in Australia. That is illegal. You can take photos of the aircraft arriving or taking off as long as there's a blue background, but nothing that has any infrastructure or any dwellings of the airport is allowed. So great question, but Rockhampton Airport is okay, but any pure just military airport, it is illegal.
Oh, I just stopped the road. Yeah. Jeff is weird.
Oh.
Johnson's still a trooper.
Really? It's dropped its beacon out there somewhere. Did I say, sorry, I was meant to say KC. All right. Hey Matt, it's Jack from the time I came up. I went to England for 5 weeks and went plane spotting at Heathrow. It's not the same as Will. Well, no, Heathrow is definitely not the same as Gold Coast. How'd you go, mate? Did you get some good shots? I absolutely love Heathrow. It is an amazing, amazing airport. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you here. I hope you enjoyed your time, and look, hopefully I'll see you next time when I'm streaming here and you're up here again. It was great to see you that time, though. But yeah, let me know if you got some good shots, Jack. Now, guys, sorry, just Mark, with your comment there, I could be wrong, but I think anything that is, I really don't know, because it's classified as not just a military airport. It's also it takes passengers as well. So I really don't know how you stand with that. But Amberley, for example, is completely out of bounds for anything that is shows any buildings. Red Eye, thanks for a little late night plane spotting from up here in Canada. See you on the next one. Well, Red Eye, you're living up to your name. But good to see you have. Yeah, so did that 172 bounce or not? I'll have to go back and watch the stream. Mac Mayhem with a $5 super chat, mate. Thank you so much. Feel like the Caravan is proof that the 172 bounced on the runway, but maybe it's my eyes at 2:32 a.m. Good spotting, mate. Good to have you. 12:32 in the morning. Jeez, you must be ready to go to sleep. Don't let me keep you up. If you want to close those eyelids and just listen to my voice, don't let me stop you. But if you don't want to listen to my voice, I hope you have a great night's sleep as well, mate. Nah, thank you for the $5 super chat there. Yeah, no, I didn't see that 172 what it did, because I turned my head away and I thought it was lower, but I think it would have been in a lot more trouble if it did bounce. Oh no, you got COVID, mate. Oh well, look after yourself, and next time you better come, keep an eye on YouTube and yeah, come say hello next time, mate. But I hope you're doing okay. And what camera did you get? Sorry, I just had a drink. Joshua, welcome, mate. Good to see you back. What's this Jetstar Neo doing now? Still 440?
Yeah. He came in.
And he just flared? People are saying he just flared.
Yeah, he just flared. He
Wind, basically, that's it.
Yeah.
So he just flared at the last second.
So another 4 minutes.
So he came down so far and then.
Oh yeah. Because I literally looked away and I was like, oh, because it was low and then high, but anyway, that's all right.
Canon T6.
Oh yeah, nice, very good.
What's that?
All right, so what do we got? Probably got another 20 to 30 minutes out of me, and then I'm going to have to pack up because I have dinner plans tonight, and I have to meet a meet a schedule tonight. So we've got on final Jetstar JQ630 from Avalon, and then right behind it is Jetstar 442 from Melbourne, which is Tullamarine. So it doesn't matter which airport you flew out of Melbourne today, you're going to be landing practically and departing, you're going to be disembarking the aircraft at the same time. That'd actually be a fun race, I reckon. One of your friends departs from Avalon, one of your other friends, or you depart from Tullamarine, and see who gets here first.
The Melbourne one does.
No, well the Avalon one's the first one in.
This is cool, yeah.
What's that? Oh, it's great, yeah.
Imagine Matthew 3 feet off the ground over there with his new camera. Shit that he's got to set up over there when the football starts. Windsor Neos, this is.
No, I might get a photo of the Neo when it taxis.
Set it up for me and I'll have it.
No, it's alright, it'll be fine.
Up and up.
It'll be fine.
So you don't want a photo of it?
It's all good. It's all good. It's like walking a... Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work today, but anyway. Right, so this is, I think, VFU from Avalon. Yes, Jetstar 630. And this is an A320. We've got Cameron S with a $5 super chat. Good job, team. Thanks for the hard work. Cameron, thank you so much, mate. It's good to have you here, especially after our audio issues earlier, and I had to, with the stream pretty much just stopped working as well. But mate, thank you for the $5 super chat. It's I'll put it towards fixing whatever I need to with these audio issues. So I appreciate it, mate. And Andy Taylor, 1 month in Bondi Beach Cabana. I think last time you joined, it was called Economy Promo, but no longer. You're now part of the Bondi Beach Cabana crew. I don't know how many people are crowded under one cabana, but guys, if we need to, we'll spread them out and make sure you guys are all comfortable. But yeah, Andy, thank you so much, mate, for your ongoing and continued support with us at SydSquad. And I'll get this one in quickly. Sydney, thank you for coming out for us, Matt. Great stream. Well, Cindy, thank you for coming out and as always being part of the mod squad and looking after us here at Sydney and also Gold Coast. We can't do it without all the mods or all of you mods. You guys are amazing, and yeah, we couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you so much. And Cindy, I don't know if you're hopping off soon, but if you are, thank you, and I hope you have a great night's sleep, and we'll chat with you offline soon. Yeah, Nigel, it must be one big cabana.
It's now 5:10.
Are you serious?
On flight radar anyway.
I wonder if it's got an issue. Probably. Because I mean, it wouldn't be a crewing issue because the crew's here, you know what I mean? Like it's not like they're...
Well, it was late coming here.
Was it? Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, 2:30 or whatever.
Yeah. Well, by the time that comes, you might be getting golden hour.
Yeah. Well, we were going to wait for the Jaffa and the NZ anyway.
Yeah.
It was a nice day with it. No, what the hell, we might as well.
It's brilliant.
I don't think we've got Jaffa down here.
And don't forget, if you're into astronomy, is that the one?
Yeah.
No, yeah. You've got near Mars tonight is a comet.
Oh, yeah.
So keep an eye out. Anyway, back to our aviation chat. This is Jetstar from Melbourne Tullamarine Airport. Thanks, Ross. So I've got a bit of a full apron at the moment with our Jetstar A321 Neo, which was due to depart 5 minutes ago. Well, it was actually due to depart a lot earlier, but it's been delayed now till 5:10 at the moment. So hopefully we'll see how we're going with time. I might have to end before then, but I will let you guys know very soon. And then we've got Jetstar, Virgin. Actually, I think there's another Virgin over there, but I don't know what it's doing sitting over there. It hasn't pushed back. It's been sitting there for the whole stream. We've got our Jaffa Jetstar, which will be going back to New Zealand. And then next to it is a A320 Neo with Jetstar as well. ATC Middleman and Planes. Hey Matt, hey SydSquad, how are we? I'm good, but very sleepy still watching. How's everyone today? I'm doing good today. Well, that's good, mate. I'm well as well. Now that we're live, we had a few little issues with the stream earlier, but we are live. Again, we're here, so that's all that matters. Bilbo, when is Bonza flying again? I think they start in another 2 to 3 weeks. That's out of Sunny Coast. Yeah, I think they start in March. When is Bonza? Is it their first flight? Well, they've had their first flight, but when? I think it's March, isn't it?
No idea.
It was weird. They started up their first flight and then that was it.
Oh, so they haven't flown since?
No, they haven't had they haven't had another flight since.
Oh, okay.
We've added more flights in because I just updated. Now another update.
Well, I just got a message to say that the app's down. Let's have a look. So if we wanted to go to, say, Whitsundays.
You can't book it in one return flight.
No, you got to do it. Yeah, I know. So the next flight's actually the 16th to the Whitsundays. Let's have a look at Newcastle. And then the first flight from Sunshine Coast to Newcastle is until the 28th of March. Avalon, 21st of Feb. So it's a bit mixture, but yeah, to my knowledge, I haven't seen their flight take off since their first flight that was in January, and yeah, so looks like you can fly to the Whitsundays again on the 16th.
Where from here?
No, from Sunshine Coast.
Kansas
27th of Feb.
March.
March, and Cairns the 27th of Feb.
People still talking?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you think about it with Bonza, the flights are pretty cheap if you want to go from the sunny coast. But
Problem is it's like a 2-hour drive.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, same as us. Yeah.
Experience.
I understand the market. I understand what they're doing. But yeah, it's very focused to the Sunshine Coast area. But I mean, I guess if you live northern Brisbane.
I mean, we still want to have a go on them.
Yeah, well, definitely.
John
Yeah.
wants to go on.
Yeah.
My father said take a life jacket.
Maybe one and only chance.
Yeah, well, that's
He
it.
feels
Is there
they're still
four bars?
avoiding
Is there
the
4
accident.
bars left on there?
Yeah, well, we'll see how they go anyway. So 7 minutes for Jetstar 186. Oh yeah? Jetstar VGA from Christchurch. So apparently, I heard somewhere where with Bonza, if you want to order onboard service, it's through the app. So they don't actually push the trolley down the middle during the flight like other airlines do. Pretty much, if you want something, you order on the app. So I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's got onboard Wi-Fi and you order through that way. But yeah, I saw that. You order your in-flight food on the app. So that's something different.
Because yeah, initially I started trying to find them on the website. John was like, there is no website.
No, you got to book through the app. Yeah.
What's the wind, little fella? 14 knots.
Yeah, the audio dropped out again. Sorry about that. We'll have to get that fixed. All right, let's see if you can hear me now. Hopefully you can hear me now. Yeah, so what I was saying is runway 14 is in operation. The wind is at 14 knots at the moment. Yeah, the audio dropped out again, sorry about that. Okay, well the audio is working. And then, yeah, it's 27 degrees at the moment. sorry about that, guys. We'll we'll make sure this is good to go for the next stream.
Oh no, mate. Something wrong again?
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Every time I go to a different layover, it seems to play up. So this is going to be interesting. So we've got 3 international arrivals going to be here in a second. So we've got our 2, well, they're all from New Zealand actually. Both, I think, using the Aero Bridge, are they? Or is that Jetstar, is that connected to an Aero Bridge, or is that connected to, yeah, so we've got an Aero Bridge there connected. We've then got the Air New Zealand, which I think is connected to the Aero Bridge. And John's just checking for me. So, what's that?
You got one out to Jaffa.
Yeah, and then the other one must be on the Air New Zealand. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here, because the they must park them on the other side, like of the Air New Zealand, as the international, as the aero bridges.
What times they close?
Yeah, so we'll be interested to see, because we've got the 2 aero bridges for the international, and then this is going to be our 3rd international to get.
Is that a kangaroo?
Where?
No.
No.
Can't see. Is this in New Zealand?
All right, so this is the Jetstar from Christchurch.
Most better picture now because the sun's going down.
There you go. Thanks, Ross. Good to know, mate. I thought they did put them to the other side on the off base, but I just wasn't sure. But yeah, they must put them on the right on the other side of the Air New Zealand. Obviously, I haven't seen it before, so that's why I've asked.
No, the cyclone's gone through, I think. Something about the cyclone.
Yeah, is that the New Zealand in? Sorry, yeah, that's the up north. We've got a where I work. We've got a property up in Pauanui. I hope I've said that correctly. My understanding is that they may get the cyclone up in that area as well. So look, mate, if it's coming towards you, stay safe. It's definitely not worth going outside for just to have a look and see what's happening. It's worth just waiting and then. But yeah, stay safe. All right, so this is, yeah, Jetstar from Christchurch. Yeah, right. Yeah, so we've got our EDC. We've got our property in in Pauanoi. I hope I say that right, which is up in the north. All right, let's have a look at what our state of play is. I'm just waiting to see what this A321neo does.
Oh, it's hitting tomorrow, New Zealand.
Yeah, it's a very Jetstar afternoon, isn't it? Lots of Jetstar. All right, so let's just zoom in here. As Ross said, we'll see the Jetstar go behind the two aircraft. Unless the Air New Zealand, oh no, he's in front. There you go, okay. There you go. Yeah, it looks like he is getting one. Pro Switch Gaming, hey, how are you? How do you get the camera over the fence? Well, where I am at the moment, I'm elevated. So let me zoom out so you can see. This is where I am, so that's how far away I am, and that's how good the zoom on the camera is. So yeah, I'm just elevated, so and it just the way in which the angle works. But over here, no, you're right, Annette. I only got a portion of you. Is the fence over there is 2.5 meters high. I've got a solution. I've got it working. I was going to live stream from there today, but I just need to make a few little adjustments. So unfortunately, in a few weeks, football, well, depends, you might be fortunate for you, but football will be starting again, and this area is used for training and all that, so I won't be able to live stream from here. So to keep the live streaming going, I've had to look at other solutions, and I've got another solution with a very tall ladder and tripod, which will get us over the fence over near the desalination plant. NEC middleman, mate, look, I'm not sure. I could be potentially going there for work this year. But yeah, mate, if I do, I'll definitely reach out to you. Would be great.
How do I read this around here?
Oh, SydSquad, you've changed your name. What's going on? So what's going on with the A321? Great question. It just keeps getting delayed by the looks of it. Its next depart, it's been changed to 510 for 510. You think the Neo's broken? Why is it changed again?
20.
Okay, all right. So how big would the ladder be? I need to know when I go spotting Australian Aviation. Well, it depends, mate. So if you want to go over from the desal plant, a ladder, like a 4-step ladder, normally works. Again, obviously, Jack, it just depends on your height. But yeah, a 4-step ladder normally works, but that's only if you want to get touchdown shots. But from where I am here, this is probably the best spot anyway. Like, there's not a huge difference between where we are now and over at the desal plant. So I would, yeah, I would just say, come over here, mate. Beatbox. I can't beatbox, mate. I'm not good at beatboxing. It's not something we do. All right, look. Let me have a look at what we've got coming in and what we've got going out. We've got. I can't beatbox, mate. I'm not good at beatboxing. We've got our two Jetstars departing. Sorry, got one Jetstar departing and one Virgin, and arrivals. All right. All right, guys, I think we might end our stream there, unfortunately. We don't have another departure for another 20 minutes and no more arrivals for at least another, I think, almost another 40 minutes. And like I said, I need to go out for dinner tonight, so I have to make, I have prior arrangements. So look, thank you for everyone that has joined in today. And been with me the whole way, including the issues that we had at the start of the, oh, is there one more due in? Okay, Julia, I missed that one. 651? Oh, yep, we'll get the Canberra to Gold Coast, and then that will be our last arrival for today, and that will end the stream there. Thanks, Julia. And then yeah, I'll say my goodbyes for today's stream, and yeah, we'll be live again soon. But yeah, we'll get this this last Jetstar. You guys are going? You down there? Okay, good to see you. Yeah. Okay.
Where you go? Ladder?
Yeah. No, cool.
Got the photos. Oh, yes.
You on your back?
That's right. I would have taken it anyway.
See you next time.
All right. Good to see you guys.
When's your baby due?
May.
May.
Yeah.
Cool.
May. The year before we know it. All right. Have a good one, guys. Good to see you. I'll see you later. Oh yeah, and we've got Air New Zealand leaving now as well. There you go. He's actually pushing back early by the looks of it. So that is good news. We'll get that departure. So we've got our Jetstar arriving from Canberra. We've got our Air New Zealand departing, and then we will end the stream there for today. So I thought we would be we'd be over, but no, we're not. We're going to keep going just for a little bit longer.
Makes it all fun. Yeah, so I'm actually a big fan of the when I was in Sydney doing the live tower stream with Kurt, the sound from the A320 the Air New Zealand A320 Neos and the A321 Neos, I think they sounded amazing. But I don't know what engines they've got, because I've flown on a Wizz Air A321 Neo when I was in Italy last year. And they had an amazing spool up sound, very similar in my opinion to a GE90. Yeah, let me know if anyone knows what. Let me know if anyone's got an idea of what engines they use on the A321s with Air New Zealand, because I know Jetstars are different to the A321 I flew on with Wizz Air. What size lens do you recommend for spotting? I have an 18-55, but I might want to get a new one. Yeah, so look, Australian Aviation, I would recommend anything for where we are. I would recommend anything up to, say, 250 to 400 mil. Obviously, there's a 100 to 400, but that's actually a very expensive lens. But yeah, 250 to 300 to 400 would do really nicely here at Gold Coast Airport. Kempy, good to see you, mate. Okay, there we go, perfect. So the Pratts are on the Air New Zealand Neos, yep. And then the Jetstar must have the other ones, which is what the CFMs, which is yeah. So the Pratts I think are on the Wizz Air, which they sound absolutely amazing. All right, so this is our Jetstar, another Jetstar. I've lost count of how many Jetstars we've had today. Anyway, but this is our Jetstar from Canberra. And just to make things even more exciting, looks like Virgin's on time as well, and they're pushing back. So what was going to be the end of the stream is now going to be a bit longer in the stream because Virgin and Air New Zealand are wanting to appear again, just to make up for the lost aircraft that we had when we had our technical issues earlier this afternoon. Today. that just sounds so good. I wish you could hear that on stream, just them starting up. They sound absolutely amazing. All right, here comes our NHC, Air New Zealand, back to Christchurch. Jeez, they sound good. All right, now we've got our Virgin heading back to Sydney. This will be our last departure unless the orange one pushes back in the next 2 minutes. And that will be it for today's stream. It's coming to golden hour. How good do those winglets look on that 737? I absolutely love them. Especially with when they're in that red. They just look so good. Melbourne was good. It was cold. It was very cold. But no, I had a good time in Melbourne. I always love Melbourne. I'd love to do. I've never spotted in Melbourne actually. I'd love to do a spot in Melbourne one day. All right, guys, that is it. That is a very, very saturated apron there of Jetstars, of orange stars and silver and a white one. But yeah, no, that's a very saturated Jetstar apron at the moment, with one Virgin to the left of all of those Jetstars. All right, guys, that's where we're going to end the SydSquad stream for today. I apologise for the technical issues and the delays that we had. It's always out of our control, and I really appreciate you guys sticking around and rejoining. And huge shout out to Kurt, who helped me out today. He's an absolute legend, and I'm so grateful that we've got him part of our team. But you look, guys, to the mods, to the members, to the subscribers, guys, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell button, because then you'll know when we're going live next. You never know. I could be live again tomorrow. Don't get your hopes up, but you just never know. I'd love to go live tomorrow as well, but I've just got other stuff going on too. But if not, the best way to find out is, hit that subscribe button and that alerts bell, and that will tell you when we're going live again. So my name's Matt, for those who don't know. Kurt and Tim are our other live streamers in Sydney. And I hope you guys had a great stream, and I look forward to seeing you guys again very, very soon. And look, as always, all the best, and have a great night, evening, morning, or wherever you are. Enjoy. Mark's saying that SDT Live is going. Okay, all right, that's cool. All right, we'll be live soon. Head over to SDT, and we'll be live again soon in Sydney or Gold Coast, or potentially Brisbane. You never know. And one other thing, I just want to say. It will keep an eye out. We've got some exciting news coming within the next month and a bit as well. I just want to drop that little hint, and it's very exciting, and it's something that we haven't done before. So keep your eyes peeled. Thanks, guys. Have a great night, and we'll chat soon. And thank you for the 300 likes. You guys are absolutely legends. We'll see you soon.